Hi, Lois, and welcome back to the channel. So, today we are looking at the types of men that women find sexually attractive. These types of men, they don't do much, they don't stress themselves. Women just see them, admire them, and want to be with them. Yeah, these are the physical features that once a woman sees in a man, she will be like, oh my God, this is the kind of guy that I want to be with. This is the kind of guy I want to have something to do with, right? So the physical features, those physical attributes that women see in men and they admire and find it really, really attractive, right? So that's what we are looking at on today's video. So please stick around. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then, yeah, alright. So, the very first physical features that women find sexually attractive, or the types of men that women find really sexually attractive, are men that have deep voice. Deep masculine voice, that baritone voice. It's something that if you ask women, like the 90%, or should I say 99% of women will always say they want their man, or they like it when their man has this deep baritone voice. It shows masculinity, it shows strength, it shows, that you are a man. So another thing here, for the men that don't really have it big, deep actually, the best way to sound deep and masculine is when you take it slow while talking. When you take it slow while talking, you don't rush your words. You speak gently, slowly, and then the voice will, it will come out like you are a man. Because already it is women that speak fast, like the way I'm talking now. If the man that is speaking this way, trust me, you can't have that deep voice because already speaking too fast doesn't bring out that deep voice. So if you want to have that voice, that baritone, attractive voice that a lot of women fall for, make sure that you take your words step by step. You don't speak too fast because the more you speak too fast, it can't come out. It can't come out, right? So if you want to have it, take it gently, speak slow, and trust me, you are going to have it. You're going to learn it small, small. And there's some men that have it natural. The voice is just there. That's just their voice. You don't have to do anything to have it or maintain it. But for men that don't have it, the best thing to do is to take it slowly while you're talking. So that's the very first feature on my list that women find really, really attractive. Like it turns women on. That voice alone, especially in the morning, can be, it can turn on a woman. Right? It can put her in the mood already. Right? So that's the very first one. So the next feature that women find really sexually attractive to them is, facial haze. Yeah, men that have this facial haze, like they have it, and they know how to take care of it. They know how to trim it. They know how to, sometimes just, relax it, make it, really neat and clean. Man, that's one thing that women really like. They love it when their man have it. They can just sit and be touching it. It shows that you are really a matured, grown man to some women. They just love it when they see that. Some they play with it. They can even want to braid it. But for men that don't have it, trust me, there are women that still love it like that. There are men that don't want, all those, they see it as, distraction or somehow it's not attractive to them. But a lot of women like it when their men have the facial hair. Yeah, it's really, 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 really attractive. Yeah. So as a man, if you have it, make sure to trim it, take care of it so that to look, really attractive actually. Because so the next type of men that women find sexually attractive are tall men. Have you asked any woman what's your type? What's the kind of guy that you find attractive? No woman will say she doesn't like a tall guy, like tall man. It will be you can't out of 100 women, like 90.9% will say they love their men tall, right? But still, there's still women that prefer their men average, of course, but a lot of women love their men tall. They want to look up to their men. They want to, especially women that are average. Of course, I would say that a lot of women that are average in height, they will always say they want their men tall. And most women that are tall also, they always say they want their men tall. Yeah. So that's another thing. That's another type of man that women love. They find them attractive. They want to be around tall men. They say tallness. If he's tall, he can protect me. People will not come and embarrass me or harass me anyhow. Once I'm working with my tall, handsome man, nobody will come, mess with me. So that's another type of man that women, find really attractive, a tall man. So another type of men that women find really sexually attractive are men that have dark complexion, men that are dark in complexion. Because if you always ask women, what's your type? A lot of women will say, I want my man tall and dark, tall, dark, handsome, at the end. So women love men that are dark in complexion. They find that dark, complexion as, strength, it's sexy, it's beautiful, it's what's the word? Like women just love dark men. Can't really say, but I don't really, I'm not really seeing a woman that say, I want a free man like that. It's always another tall, dark, and handsome man. So that's another feature that women fall really hard, in men. All right, so I hope you understand.